All right, we're back. We are back. We are live again. Maya's going to be back in about 20, 25 minutes. But yeah, we need to turn on the camera. And, well, while we're here, I'm going to watch my friends. I'm going to watch Amberlynn because Amber is a star in my mind, and I need to support Amber. So let's do that. Hope everyone's okay with that. So we're gonna watch the gut team. That's the wrong table. Oh, she's not playing. Was she playing the last round? Well, we can watch Debbie and oh, I know Jin too. I know Shin. What do I want to do? Let's watch Debbie and Kevin. Against Dana and Jeff. Oh, this is a great table to watch too. Really, really strong players. So Maya's gonna be back soon. She's going to pick up her kid from daycare. All right, what's going on here? Debbie is playing in 4 hearts and has spade loser, a heart loser, 2 club losers. We just need to finesse the heart, and she's pretty much made this. She also needs to pitch some things. So it's not all that simple. Like, you've got a problem here because you might not be able to rough 2 spades. You might only be able to rough 1. But you have enough entries. Yeah, you've got enough entries. The concern is that, like, if they return a diamond, you trump, then you can go back up by finessing the heart. Yeah, there's lots of things that Debbie can do here to make this contract. She just needs to find some way to rough 2 spades in some way, somehow. Very fun idea here is that since South is dummy, if West has the ace, they're very much more likely to play the ace because they see the singleton on dummy. So it's better to just, if they fly with the ace, if they don't fly with the ace, then you assume that they don't have the ace, you know? You know? So probably, I mean, you could either see a heart return or a diamond return here. Diamond, we're just going for another trump here. So Debbie's going to have to play a low spade, rough it, heart, finesse, rough spade, which is uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable to do that. But I don't really see anything else here that's possible. I don't think. Well, I don't see anything right now. But yeah, since the spade did not go in her favor, things become a lot more difficult. She doesn't have much any extra clues from the bidding. But yeah, at this point, it does get a little awkward because You want to ruff a spade, you finesse the heart, you ruff a spade again, and then you can't draw trump immediately after that either. So, like, if East was doubleton heart, if East were doubleton diamond and had 3 hearts, then they might be able to get another ruff if West has the ace. Like, there's just so many variables here. West getting back on lead again to continue leading their partner's doubleton. Maybe East doesn't even have 3 hearts, but like, what else could she be going for to try and make this contract besides playing a low spade? I mean, she could be trying to drop the queen of hearts, but either way, she's going to need to ruff spades. So, and then there's also the additional factor that the ace of clubs could be onside. So the question is, do you go for the heart finesse or do you go for the ace of clubs being onside? Because you only have one entry. Well, you do have 2. You could take both finesses. You could play a spade rough it, heart finesse, spade rough it, club up, and you can do both things. But the question might be, do we want to do the heart finesse first or play the club first? And I think the objective answer is you want to play the heart first because you want to draw one more trump just so that in case West has the ace, you don't want them playing another diamond to make their partner rough it. So you want to be sure that if East had doubleton heart to begin with, they're not going to be able to rough the diamond. It feels all so simple, but yet so complex. So here comes the spade. I expect we're going to see that Debbie is going to trump this, and she is going to play a heart. She's playing a heart. She's going to play the jack. She's going to rough the spade. Then she's going to play a club up. This is going to lead to her making because they're not able to get any sort of rough. She's just going to lose 2 clubs, and that's it. She doesn't even get tapped out. No, nothing. So, yeah. Oh, she's playing on diamonds. Oh, this is better because she can guarantee making by the contract by playing a diamond. Well, I guess it's not guaranteeing it. Well, she knows that it's going to work because she can draw the trump. Yeah, it was the easy way to make the contract. It might... In what world is it not safe to play a club? I guess there's a world, like, if East was the one that had 3 hearts somehow, despite playing high-low and diamonds, then a diamond rough might occur. So well played by Debbie. Oh, she was able to get back down to take the club after. Oh my god, she had an entry in diamonds. What am I saying? All right, but now, new hand, beautiful hand. Do we have a slam alert here? No, we're off the ace of clubs and the ace of diamonds. And the king of spades is offside. So you want to be in 4 spades here. If anything you want to be in. Oh my god. If there's anything you want to be in. You don't want to be in hearts because of the heart split, but I guess you don't know that that's happening. And East-West here can actually... Can they make 5 diamonds? Ooh, boy. If anybody mentions diamonds here... So Dana is coming in with a 2 diamonds call. And Debbie is gonna... Is she gonna bid more? I mean, she's got a 6-4. Granted, it is a 14 count. She's probably gonna want to definitely show her shape. So bidding 2 spades. And Jeff certainly is going to bid something in terms of diamonds. He also... Is passing ever an option for Jeff? Maybe I'm thinking too meta here. No. This is just a silly idea. Jeff should certainly show diamond support. He just bids 5 diamonds outright. Which is a nice call. He knows that he's short in hearts. He knows that his partner is probably going to be short in spades, but either way, the spade king is in the right place because the ace of spades is far more likely to be with the north hand. So he's expecting 1 spade loser, 1 heart loser, just as long as partner, like if partner holds the ace of spades, if they hold the ace of clubs, you know, there's a lot of hope here for 5 diamonds to be a good contract to be in. And there could be a world where it's even a good sack too. What's happened to my chat? Question is, does Kevin do something more? Does he bid 4 spades with his hand? We see a 5 spades call from Kevin, which is certainly going to go down, but it does happen to be a good sack against 5 diamonds. And this is also probably a very smart and thoughtful call because partner's very likely to have spade and club honors, which cover his weaknesses, while the opponents are more likely to have the diamond honors. He's got the hearts covered. But here... The best lead here, hilariously, is a club. You lead a club. It goes ace, diamond to the ace, club rough, double dummy line, then heart exit. The other table was in 5 diamonds doubled. Which means that Shin and how do I Ernia are this is going to be a good board regardless. Saved it. You guys didn't have to hear me sneeze. But yeah, Jeff now has to find something to switch to. And hearts probably look appealing. I think he does want a rough because his spots aren't particularly good. And he should certainly know that Debbie probably holds the ace, queen, jack because, well, at best, partner has 1 spade on her. But I don't think his 8 is going to ever be really good enough to promote, is the problem. So I think he does want roughs, and he should be playing a heart here. I mean, I guess there's also a world where playing a club is an effective thing to do. So I think those are kind of his two thought processes. I mean, I guess he could also be considering a spade, but he's never going to be able to cut down on the roughs the way he would want to because there aren't so many roughs, you know? So he plays a club. And there's a heart return, which is, it's a good effort, but unfortunately, it's not enough for the defense here. The contract is still going down, right? But it's not down 2. Regardless, it doesn't matter. It's going to be Imps in for Ga. Now, there isn't really that much of an interesting idea here. Well, there is actually. Wait, if he ducked one more time and then decided to exit a diamond, is there problems? No, they can always return a club, as it turns out. So this is going to be 11 imps for Team Ga, bringing them back to within a 24 imp range of Team Bailey. All right, what's going on here now? We get a pass from Jeff. I'm going to see a pass from Kevin, probably. This is not an outstanding 10 count. It's not stellar by any means. And, oh, look, Dana has got all 3 queens. Pass. And Debbie here has a 15 count. Yes. Debbie has a 15 count, so that's a 1-no opener. Pass. And probably just going to see a 3-no from Kevin. Got a 4-3-3. Even though you've got 4 spades, your partner's balanced, you're balanced. They're more likely to lead a major on this auction. No point in bidding Stamen, so we just see a 1-no, 3-no. And we're going to get to see Debbie beautifully play this hand, as she always plays her hands. All right, first, Jeff probably going to lead a low club. 7 of clubs. To try to start setting up this club suit. Now, unfortunately for Debbie, this is a very, very pressing, powerful lead. But fortunately for Debbie, she doesn't really have a diamond guess because any way that you would reasonably want to play the diamonds, the queen does fall. And you don't have to take any finesse, so that's kind of no stress. And you're going to get a club, 5 diamonds, and 4 hearts for 10 tricks. But Debbie is certainly going to have to think about it a lot on how to play the hand properly. She's just going to be pleasantly surprised when it doesn't actually end up being that much of a problem. Putting in the 10 here is certainly a great play. If East is underleading the Queen Jack, playing the 10 could either result in the 10 being a winner or forcing out West's ace, which would possibly allow Debbie to duck in the future, trying to cut communication. The only time that playing low would kind of be beneficial for Debbie is if West had like Queen Jack tight. But she starts out with the diamonds, sees what's going on, is going to see what's going on here. Thankfully, what's just going to occur is the queen's going to pop out and she's going to be like, yay! That was easy. And now the defense is going to have to pitch some things. But I don't see them ever pitching so poorly that she's going to find a way to get an extra trick. Granted, now Dana now has to keep both 3 hearts and 3 diamonds, 3 hearts and 3 spades, but should be simple enough. Could pitch 1 heart, could pitch 1 spade. But pitching spades is a very painful thing to do in any circumstance, because she does see 4 down there on the dummy. But she does pitch a spade. Another diamond. Jeff can pitch a spade, but he cannot pitch a heart, because if he pitches a heart, Debbie can play heart to the king. And then finesse to the 10. Jack of spades is still great play. There's no way for... The only time that this would cost is if Debbie also happened to have the 9 of hearts. Sorry, the 9 of spades. But even then, that doesn't particularly work either, because she doesn't have enough entries to take the spade finesse and then get back to the king of spades. So Jeff found a really good jack of spades pitch. A fancy jack of spades pitch. And at this point, Debbie should just probably cash out. Plays the king of hearts just to see if the jack drops singleton. No. And ace. Exit a heart, see what happens, but she knows what's going to happen. They just have the rest of the tricks. And that would somehow one imp to Bailey, as Bailey managed to make... The Bailey team managed to make 2 over tricks. And this auction starts by going pass, pass. Debbie in 3rd seat. Does she open? She does. Double. Kevin here with a 9 count. Does he bid 1 no? Knowing partner's style to be aggressive in 3rd seat. Redoubles. Probably shows somewhere between 9 and 11 high card points, and probably at most 2 spades. Or, depending on their system, this could be showing a balanced hand as well, if they play some sort of transfer over double thing. Oh, Maya's here! Hello, welcome back.
Oh, hello. We're just walking home.
Hello. Oh my gosh. So cute. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that the cutest baby I've ever seen?
Yes. Oh my gosh. So sweet.
We're gonna hop on when we're gonna actually get on when we get home. I can't see anything right now, but
okay, yeah.
I just thought the walk was too nice to deprive the viewership.
Yeah, no, the walk is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful trees,
the sky, the baby.
And you. Everything is just perfect.
I know, right? Move to New York. It's perfect.
It's perfect.
All the babies are this cute.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I've been following I'm watching the USA 2 match. Maybe people are not interested in that, but that's what I'm doing right now.
Fun.
What are the major developments going on right now? Rubenstein has furthered their lead by 6 imps presently. So
oh no.
That is not good news, but there's still a lot of bridge to play today. So
for fans of Yoko and Strong Diamonds.
Yes, you're talking about us. And then the USA 2 matches are much closer.
Yeah.
But Henner has actually taken an early lead in this set against Ding. So, yeah. But I've been watching Debbie and her declarer play I have a lot to learn, and I have learned a lot from Debbie.
Are you part of the like Rosenberg boot camp?
Yeah, yes, I am part of the Rosenberg boot camp. Any junior in Silicon Valley is not. It's impossible to avoid being in the boot camp of the Rosenbergs. So yeah.
I feel like I haven't met the Rosenbergs. Like I've met the Rosenbergs, but I don't really know them. But nevertheless, I feel like I've gotten a whole host of, well, Michael Rosenberg says, or Debbie Rosenberg says,
Yes.
inescapable.
Yeah. No, you hear it all the time. Um, I've become pretty close friends with Amber Lynn and Kevin Rosenberg as we're Amber is basically running Civi, and then like Kevin and I are like her right hand people, along with Will Watson. So we're I hear a lot of anecdotes about, well, my dad says, or my mom says, and then there's also Kevin, what Kevin says. He has a lot of hard set rules, which is very helpful. So
It is when people can really like give clear rules and instructions for how they make decisions. It's so valuable.
yeah. So
All right. Well, we still have another, I don't know, 5 to 7 minutes. So
yeah.
maybe I'll hop off and then I'll hop back on when I get home and can actually see the bridge.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you for sharing your beautiful walk.
See you soon.
See you soon.
All right, bye.
Bye. A little preview of what's to come. All right, so we're in 2 clubs here. And Dana is playing it. We had like I said, redouble here is probably showing a larger number of points. And this is showing the pass is showing usually 2 to 3 clubs. Would be 2-way. I'm not sure what that means. But here, Dana gets the heart guess right. Possibly knowing what Debbie's third seat bids are like. I probably would have gotten that wrong. I probably would have gone up with the king and just been like, but she opened. Yeah, she opened in third seat. Ooh. The other room was in 2 clubs doubled, down 2. Oh no. Not good for Shin and Team Ga. Because we're just in 2 clubs undoubled here. And North-South have taken 3 tricks. They can get some more by playing Jack of Diamonds and another diamond. They can also not do that as well. That's also fine. Because they're going to have to lead into the diamonds at some point. But this 2 clubs contract is going to make. So what happened? Queen of diamonds lead. Low, low. Heart. King. Yeah. Went to the ace. Club switch. Club. Club. And diamond and bad news. And the spade king is not out yet. I'm not... What does the diamond do? The diamond play seems very wrong here. And now they just get a lot of hearts. Yeah, I'm not sure what Shin was going for here. This is Love Bridge. Yeah, this is Love Bridge. It's something specific. It's a platform specifically for watching bridge. This is basically anything that any like major United States tournament, not United States tournament, but like USBF tournament is played on. It's much better for ViewGraph because they're playing on tablets. And what we're seeing is exactly what they're playing, exactly the same alerts, exactly the same bids. So yeah, that's what that's all about. We get a 2 hearts call from Debbie. Yeah, vulnerable. Most of the time you say you don't normally want to do a preempt with another 4-card major. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, there's a lot of different online bridge platforms popping up, you know? Just another one. You know, you got Fun Bridge, you've got BBO, you've got Love Bridge, you've got Into Bridge. There's one called OK Bridge, there's Shark Bridge. There's so many different platforms. All have their different little niches. There's Swan Bridge, another one. There's a lot of bridge platforms. Two hearts, 2 no from Jeff. Seems like a pretty normal bid. Now the question here is, with the 2 no bid, what does Kevin do? Because Kevin's got a good hand. Like, one thing he could be considering is doubling. Where's the launch for Kai Bridge? That's a good question, Jeep Eater. I'm not sure. I don't need my own bridge platform. There's so many of them. So Kevin bids 4 hearts, seeing as he's got Devilton Heart, with a roughing potential in the spade suit. The question becomes, well, Debbie here is gonna have too many losers. There's absolutely no way this can make, I don't think. Unless she, like, even if she runs the 10 of hearts. Like, the only way to make this is if she can find a way to run the 10 of hearts. But then you've got spade losers to deal with. Like, there's just so much wrong going on here. It's just not enough. Club lead is extremely painful because, like, if we had a non-club lead, a club could be an entry to set up the diamond suit, possibly. Actually, I think the only way that Declare ever makes is if there's, like, a diamond lead. Then you might be able to pitch away all of your spade losers, but even then, you've got a problem with the heart suit. They're going to be able to rough you before you can pitch all your spades away. I mean, well, maybe there's a world where you just lose 2 hearts and you lose a spade. You play the ace of clubs, you play the ace of diamonds, you pitch a club, you run the jack of spades, and then Jeff exits a non-heart card. Then you can cross-ref to your heart's content until you only have hearts left, and you lose to the ace and the jack. Like, that's all I see here. But instead, Debbie goes for ducking the club. And this is a fine play because she doesn't know what's going on with the heart suit. For all she knows, East could have ace doubleton, and the hearts are just dropping. 2-2. And she only has 1 heart loser. So by ducking the club, she's given herself a finesse position. She can finesse the queen, play the ace, pitch a spade, ace of diamonds, pitch a spade. She only needs to ruff 1 spade if she guesses the spade's wrong. So this is basically playing for hearts to be 2-2. Or West to have ace of hearts singleton or something. But also, if Jeff happens to switch to a diamond, which I don't think he's gonna do it. Like, if Jeff switches to anything that isn't a club, even. Like, low heart. Like, Debbie has some major pressure because then she can start setting up diamonds, maybe. But there's just nothing else here. I mean, Jeff kind of just has to exit a club. He knows what Debbie's going to do, so just might as well let her do it and not give anything away in any other suits. So she's going to play the ace. Jack of clubs pitching spade. Ace of diamonds pitching spade. And then playing the queen here instead of a low one is also quite interesting because might convince Debbie that he has king-queen tight. I guess playing the king and the 10 also could be king doubleton, but he did bid 2-no after all. So safest exit here is just another club. And we're going to use the club to pitch a spade, diamond to pitch a spade, and as long as the hearts are 2-2, I mean, Debbie still can make this even. Like, if it goes ace of diamonds, pitch spade, diamond, right? And then she runs the 10 of hearts, playing Jeff for ace, jack, third of hearts. She still has a shot at making this. And playing Jeff for the ace jack of hearts might be the right thing to do because he did bid 2-no over a 2 hearts call. Would he just do that on ace doubleton? I mean, that's the only other time that you're going to make, right? So I mean, he could be doing it on ace third. That's the only spooky thing. If he's doing it on ace third, and you finesse into the stiff jack in the slot, you know, that's no fun either. The other table did go down in 4 hearts. So Debbie has a chance here to win like 13 imps for Team Ga. Win back the lost imps with the 2 clubs doubled minus 500. Sorry, guys. I need to see this. Okay, it says it's still down 1, though. Rough diamond. What is it I'm missing? 10 of hearts. Why doesn't it work? 10 of hearts, low. 10 of hearts, ace. Oh. 10 of hearts, jack. Queen. What? 10 of hearts, ace. Jack of diamonds. Oh, Trump promo. Oh, I see it. Exits the diamond. And if they played low, this doesn't happen. Hello! Welcome back.
Hello.
We just had a super intense declare play. Fun thing. And Jeff defended this perfectly.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to... I haven't pulled up all the things yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to pull up, aren't there?
There are a lot of things to pull up.
All right, I'm going to go back to the strong diamond Sobel table. Oh, Dinkins pulled it back? Oh, and Lewis withdrew. Bork says, "Hi, where is baby?"
She's on the floor.
She's on the floor doing baby things.
Doing baby things. She's a good little floor baby.
Oh.
There she is, babying away.
There she is. Oh my god. So cute. Bork, are you happy?
I feel that this is an important thing about parenting. You have to train the baby to hang out on the floor.
And why is that?
Well, there are 2 reasons. One is that it's nice to be able to put her down for a minute. Sometimes you can't do everything. You have to brush your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And the other reason is because of this. Like, they start to move.
Moving around, squirming around.
Like, here she was doing her thing. If she was, like, in a seat, she wouldn't be able to do this.
Right.
You see that move?
Oh, yeah.
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 You lost the bottle. See all this movement. You have to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
You don't know how to do it just to start with.
Yeah.
And so the more you just leave the baby alone on the floor, the more they figure out how to move themselves.
And then Serena also says you have to also train the parent to let the baby be on the floor too.
It's true. This is a parenting channel, right? That's what we're doing here?
Yeah, that's definitely what we're doing. I have absolutely no experience with it, and I have no intention of having children at present. I'm definitely the right person to be giving parenting advice, but I'm glad that we have you here to give parenting advice.
Yeah, well, I am building the plane as I'm flying it.
Great. Hey, good evening, Green Potato Show. So I'm at Radu and Raluca's table.
Oh, okay.
I think we have a lot of fans of Radu and Raluca in my community.
I mean, who wouldn't be?
Uh,
How could you not?
yeah, I haven't. I might have ran into Radu once before, and maybe Raluca once before, but I don't feel like I know them. But just from how much support that they get from everyone else, I'm like, these two are absolutely adored, and I have to adore them too. Then, right? Like, it's just
You must.
is parenting chan?
And Cran and Georgia. I mean, the whole table is just all stars.
Yeah, for sure.
I for a while was running like a beginner game, and these every once in a while I would like hear from Georgia. She'd be like, my students are coming in, and like there would be like 6 of them, and they would all come to the game, and they were so well taught. These people, Georgia's beginner classes. I don't know what she does in there, but like they have like conceptual understanding, like just listening to them talk about things when they go wrong or after the hand.
Wow,
Very impressive. So
that's awesome to hear.
that's my best Georgia story. My best crayon story is the first like nationals that I like really did. I went to Providence Nationals, but just like played for 2 days and then left.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Chicago, and we were the GNTC representatives, and we played all 5 days. We made the finals. The 2 New York teams made the finals of GNTCs.
Oh, wow.
One of New York teams won, and one of the New York teams lost, and my team lost.
Oh.
I know, heartbreaking. Those kids were so good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was supposed to leave the next day, but we like had gotten refundable plane tickets because we didn't know when we were going to be leaving.
Yeah.
And then I didn't really have anywhere to be, so I ran into John Kraniak, and he was like, "Oh, are you headed out?" And I was like, "Yeah, my flight's tomorrow, so whatever." But then I decided to cancel it. I was like, "I can't leave. I'm having too much fun."
Yay.
So I canceled my flight. And then the next day I ran into, and he was like, "What are you doing here? You said you were leaving." And I said, "Oh yeah, I know. I just stayed for another day. I'm leaving tomorrow." And he said, "I'm like, okay, cool." And then I did the same thing again. I was just having too much fun. I could not leave. And so this happened like 4 days in a row. Cran was like, you're just never leaving? Like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. And I was like, no, I'm really leaving. And he was like, no, you're not.
That's awesome.
Anyway.
Always the force of like, yeah, no, I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah, I assume that was the time. Yeah, those kids are insane. But yeah, when the Toronto NABC, I was in the running for my district.
Right, I saw you there.
Yeah, we made it.
You lost
by one dang imp.
So close.
So you and I have a shared experience there.
Heartbreaking. So fun though.
Yeah, no, GNTs are shared trauma. We're trauma bonding on stream.
And JY. It is a strong bond. It was a really fun day though. It was my husband's birthday. My husband's name is Jack, and Jack Bogey's name is Jack. I call him Bogey because I can have one Jack in my life. Everyone else has to be something else.
Yeah.
But we were in a room, Avery and Bogey and Jack and I, and it was Jack's birthday, and all day we were talking about the birthday imp. We were like, well, don't you think he just deserves a birthday imp? Like he's spending his whole birthday with you guys. Like, and obviously all day they were like, absolutely not. And then the last set, it was clear they had blown us out, and we were like when we compared, we were off by an imp, and they said this is the birthday imp. I don't know who was right and who was wrong, but we gave us the higher number. Birthday imp.
Oh. Well, unfortunately, for the fans of Radu and Raluca, which is everyone, they've gone down on this contract. Yeah, no, everything was offside here, wasn't it, Bork? It was very bad. Oh, but at the other table it made. So Rubenstein got 12 imps back. Maybe we should stop watching. They were doing fine when we weren't watching.
Can someone tell us how to say his name? Does anyone know?
Bork just enters the call and says it properly. Can we see how the other table played it? Sure, let's do it. All right. We had a
Well,
diamond.
someone on the YouTube has confirmed he is a parenting channel.
Oh. Great.
Can rename it.
BridginWithKai parenting. All right. Diamond. Same start, looks like. Diamond. Club. Uh-huh. More diamond. Yeah, just lots of diamond. Bash down all the diamonds. Heart. And I guess you just have to finesse the heart this way. And then, yeah. So Rubenstein. I'm just going to start calling it that way all the entire time. Oh, gosh. All right. Next board. Get a 1 spade opening from Aluka. Beautiful heart suit from John. Bids 1 heart. And then a 2 diamonds call from Radu. Mm-hmm. Yeah, didn't have West was had no way to get back to their diamonds. So we see Tuno. Oh, everyone's favorite contract. Don't you love playing in Tuno, Maya?
Always.
Right. That's a very good point, Bork. All right. What do you think John's gonna lead? I don't know.
Was the problem on that one? Sorry, I'm still catching up.
On
Did they?
The 3-no?
Yeah, see, Gru played the jack. I'm sorry, Jenny played the jack of diamonds on trick 1. Sorry, I'm all the way back on that other hand, which meant that after the club exit, she could win with the king on the board and play the queen under it, and then take the club hook again.
Yeah.
And so now, because Joe, of all the tricks that East West was going to win, Joe won the first 2.
Not.
She can afford to lose the 3rd one to Emma. She couldn't afford to lose the 3rd one to Joe.
Right.
And I think the problem with the other hand was at trick 1, playing the king. And then the 8 means that when Cran got in with the club and played another diamond, she couldn't stay on the board. She had to overtake in her hand, and now she's not in position to try the club hook again, which doesn't work. So, you know, it doesn't end up actually being important, but she doesn't know that.
Right. It's just that when she wins the heart and she loses the next card to Georgia, she can play a diamond, and then Joe's always able to. It's not Georgia, Emma. Joe's always able to get in with the diamonds. It's just that the way that it was played happened to knock out both of Joe's entries without letting Emma play diamonds. Yeah, but like Bork said, if you swapped, if Joe had both of the heart honors and only 1 club honor, it would have been right to play the suits in the manner that Raluca did. because she lets him have the club first, and then she would let him have the heart second, and then she could finesse the club later. And
Right,
yeah,
but I think that Jack and 8 at trick 1 still leaves all the optionality.
exactly, true. So overall,
Whereas when you play the King and 8, now you're stuck. You can't choose which hand to win the next trick in.
yes, agreed. We see a
6 diamonds always makes.
6 diamonds always makes. Shortness, but this is a diamond on the Dinkin team, guys, but it's not a Dinkin diamond.
Do you think that if you play on Team Dinkin, you have to play the Dinkin diamond? Is that the rule?
I would play, well, I don't think I'm not sure if I would be able to play the Dinkin diamond. But if you're on Dinkin team and you bid 1 diamond, isn't all of it a Dinkin diamond?
Are they all Dinkin diamonds every time any diamonds are bid
Yeah.
by Team Dinkin?
Yeah. It just sounds fun, right?
Sounds right. All diamonds are Dinkin.
Mm-hmm. The system is called Infernal Machine, right?
Is that it?
That's what I heard.
I've heard Yoko's played it, and Jacob Freeman in residence in New York also, I think, has played the system.
Mm-hmm. I first met that partnership in Phoenix.
Dinkin Freeman?
Yeah, Dinkin Freeman. They were wearing the same shirt, and I was like, these two must be really good at this game.
The two of them were wearing the same shirt.
Yeah. They felt
That's
like
fun.
they were twinning.
That should be a rule, I think, that when you play bridge, you have to match your partner.
Yeah. I even went as far to think that they were father-son. I'm like, this is like, why is there so much in common here? And it was one of my first nationals, so I'm like, I don't know these people. So
yeah. Sorry, when I'm making faces off camera, it's at Sienna.
Who did you think was the father? Who do you think I thought was the father? Bortok? What?
All right, wait, what's... Oh, so we did get to 6 diamonds.
6 diamonds. 6 diamonds always makes. The other table was in 3-0 down. So this is a...
6 diamonds doesn't in fact make.
This is a huge, huge...
Yeah, they have no spade suit.
Mm-hmm. We just got some roughing to do. Rough some spades and you're happy. This is a...
Hurley doesn't.
Yeah, now you only need to rough 1 thing. Three spades basically made South Slam drive. Yeah, yeah, for sure. When you know you've got no spade wasted, you're like, woo, look at this. It's beautiful. So just play a spade immediately. I mean...
You're not in any rush to rough this spade. I mean, you can also flip it,
right.
You know, and play the other way and rough a heart, as long as diamonds aren't 4-1.
Right. You're not in any rush here, because you only need to rough 1 at this point. Two diamonds was inverted. It just says inverted. Not sure. But don't people play uh-oh. Hello.
There's a baby.
There's a baby. What if not a heart lead? You play a spade immediately and you rough 2 spades in the north hand. And then you can draw trump because you still got 4 trump in the south hand. So you make one hand the roughing hand and one hand the long hand. Yeah, you can also consider roughing hearts. The reason why I would consider roughing spades is because I think it's more likely for my spades to not be getting over roughed than hearts. Well, you don't really have heart losers. You would rough 2 spades with the diamonds up top. Then you have in your hand, you've lost 1 spade, you've roughed 2 spades. You would have the ace king of hearts, the 4 clubs, and the 4 diamonds. Yes, and
The interesting thing about 4-4 fits is that you really get to choose which hand to kind of think of as like the hand, as like the master hand. I don't know if there's a better language for it. I feel like that's the one that I've heard. And so you get to kind of pick which hand to play out of. So if you the south hand, that's 6 diamonds, you only have 2 hearts. Heart losers to deal with. What you have is spades. If you play it the other way, then you only have 1 spade, so you don't have spades to deal with, but you do have 2 hearts.
right.
So it's a funny. I at least find it to be a little bit mind bending the way that like the play of the hand is so different depending on just which one you consider as the master. Well, there's something about that. I mean, it works. I know I do it.
Right.
But there's something about that that just always baffles me a little bit.
Yeah.
But 4-4, you always want to kind of, you don't just want to assume that like the dummy is the dummy. Sometimes the dummy is actually the master hand.
Yeah. I just go whichever one looks prettier is the master hand.
Yeah. Often it's the hand with the longer side suit, but not always. Like if there's a 5-card side suit.
Yep. But there's also, like, if you ever come into a situation where you are counting less losers in one hand than the other somehow, I think that's kind of how I determine it.
Yeah.
And most of the time it's because of the long side suit, like you said. So did we have some Rubensaul up in here? Yeah, we had some Rubensaul up in here. 1 trump, 3 clubs, 3 hearts transfer, and then Raluca has a great hand for spades, so she bids 4 spades.
And the other room played 3 spades making.
So what's gone on so far? East-West has 2 tricks.
East-West has 2 tricks.
And they have 2 more tricks possibly 3 more tricks to get?
Yeah, I mean, they have the ace of hearts. If the ace of hearts was in the other hand, they'd have 2 more diamonds, but the hearts are going to pitch away a diamond before they can get to it.
But don't you have to guess the hearts still, though? Well,
I think all you can do, I think South Raluca just has to hope that West has the ace of hearts.
Yeah, but can't it
East
go...
True.
You still have some guessing to do here, because if you play heart to the king, you have to play heart to the 8 after.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You're right.
West might cash out when they have the heart ace. Yeah, true. They're gonna take they could just try to take their setting tricks and just be happy with it. That's a good point. Also, hi Rassern, I missed you. Welcome.
Sienna thinks they're gonna pick up the heart suit.
Oh, that's what that was. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sienna certainly would easily do it. Like.
Yeah, all day. Double dummy over here.
Ooh, Jack of Hearts. Now this is... Well, it isn't certainly. But John could just take the King of Diamonds here. If he feels like going for down 2, he could play another heart. Baby also Mrs. Rassern.
We don't let her like spend a ton of time looking at, screens. But then every once in a while she gets an opportunity and she's like obsessed.
Obsessed. Oh, look, there's a screen.
Obsessed.
At least the screen has bridge on it.
Exactly. It
Right?
doesn't seem too dim.
It's not like whatever you can find on the YouTube kids these days.
Yeah.
And we're almost done with quarter 3. Like, we're on board 42 right now. Goes up to 45. Like, today has been flying by. Whenever bridge commentary is happening, it's like just the day's gone.
Don't do it, Borktop.
Yeah, there's numbers, there's shapes, there's colors. Yeah, Craniac wants his 200.
It's gonna be a big swing. You're gonna
Yeah.
go plus 140 and plus 200.
Yeah, it's in the wrong direction. For Raluca, Radu,
6-imp match.
Dinkin Diamond, and Sobel fans. Like, all the fans are just losing right now. This is so sad.
Oh, all the ones.
Oh, no, don't get me started with Baby Shark, Bork Talk.
All right, 8 imps.
8 imps for Rubenstein. Consider rooting for the other teams to have the Uno reverse effect. But Bork, that's like betraying the people that I'm presently rooting for. I can't do that. I see a game alert. 4 spades, 4 hearts. Both are good contracts. If the team you always support loses, when you support the other team, your OG team will start winning. Trust. Bork, this is like some really wacky reverse psychology you've got going on right now. And are you saying that I'm the problem?
I think that's what he's saying.
Bork. Dude. I guess I should just start rooting for no one and then everyone wins.
You think that's how it'll work?
Yeah, isn't that how it works? I could solve everything.
Yeah, that's good.
If I just hate everyone, then they're all gonna win. But that's so unlike my nature, you know, Bork? I can't do that. It's not possible. Oh, speaking about bridge stuff, also, it's interesting that South didn't bid 2 hearts or double over 2 diamonds. That is true. That is interesting. But
That makes this auction kind of tricky, huh?
yeah, now we're in a really uncomfortable position. I mean, Radu wants to bid again, I'm sure.
The other thing is,
Ooh.
so you don't get, there's the boards come kind of like you're behind screens. So the bids come in from the other room all at once. But you can tell sometimes who's thinking for a while, though, I mean, not in this case. They both are spending a little time thinking. So there's still a risk that, like, Radu thinking there yeah, can make it too hard for Aluka to bid. And so they're going to play 3 diamonds, which is going to be another big swing for Rubenstein.
Wow.
So what? They're losing 3 spades, 2 hearts,
3 spades,
and the ace
2
of
hearts,
diamonds.
diamond. That's it.
2, but I mean, plus 100 is not very good versus 480.
480. Yeah.
Or the 450 they're supposed to be able to get. Here I was thinking that if they just bid 6 hearts, they actually might come in on a diamond lead or a trump lead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm genuinely surprised that South did not act with their hand. And I'm also realizing that I absolutely need more water right now, so I need to go do that. I will be right back.
And just like that, this was like a 5-imp match, and now all of a sudden it's a 23-imp match. They played 1 no in the West in the other room. All right, we have action.
Action.
Here's just going to make up for the previous board. 1 no pass double, showing a 5-card minor and a 4-card major.
My silly brain, for some reason, thought that this double was an opening double.
You know, sometimes that happens at the club, but it never happens on Love Bridge.
Won't let you. They probably land in 2 spadoodles. Yeah, looks like it. For this 2 diamonds call.
Asking for the major.
And how does 2 spadoodles go? You've got spade loser, possibly 2 spade losers, heart loser, possibly 2 heart losers. You got some problems here. This
Yeah.
not simple. The diamonds aren't an unfortunate. Oh my god. Just a moment.
It's a spade lead. Probably helps a little bit with just figuring out what to do here. Seven versus the queen. Now it's just coming after the hearts. Hmm. Heart to the ace and another spade.
What's happening?
I'm streaming.
You're currently streaming.
Yeah. I just got an invite to have a practice session with, I think it's Ralph Katz and Nick Nickel.
That's fun.
So that's going to be happening at 5 p.m. So I am probably doing that.
That's gonna be so fun.
So this has a chance to make what did I do? We're going here. I think so.
Who are you gonna play with?
Tracy Bauer,
Fun.
another bridge supporter and media specialist, senior.
I have a story about Tracy Bauer. We met her friend in France.
Wait. I don't think it's... The name I remember hearing was Ralph Katz. But I'm not sure that Nickel's playing in the seniors. It's a senior practice match.
Did they get confused? They heard you're like a college senior.
No. It's just having opponents to play
I'm
against.
just kidding.
What am I... Ralph Katz. It might be... It's probably Ron Smith and Ralph Katz.
Oh, that's even more fun.
Yeah, Ron was a mentor of mine at some point. It wasn't Nickel. I'm like, it sounded wrong. Okay.
My husband is honeymooning in France, and we're at this like little restaurant in this little town in France, and the people next to us are Americans, so we like say hi.
Uh-huh.
We're chatting a little bit, and they ask, you know, like, what do you do, whatever, and I say that I'm doing bridge, and she says, "Oh, I know someone who's like a professional bridge player, you know."
Uh-huh.
And she says, "Yeah, like I worked with her," and I said, "Oh, who was it?" And she was like, "Oh, you wouldn't know her." And I was like, "Oh no, like you're telling me you know an American female professional bridge player? Like I do know her."
I do know who you are talking about. Just say the name, please.
Who is it? And it turned out it was Tracy Bauer. So we had a Tracy Bauer connection in this little town in France.
Tracy Bauer just happens to know everyone. I don't know how she... Well, I know how she can know everyone and have all these connections, but how she remembers all of these people, all of their names, and their lives is insane.
She's one of those very good like connectors.
Yeah. Zuzwang. Rassern, yes. In chess, we call this checkmate. Zugzwang? I don't know how to spell it. Either. Don't ask me how to spell anything. I will get it wrong for sure. No winning option. Isn't that called an end play? No winning option? Like, you've end played them, right? But... Actually, it's Zugzwang. No, it's not an end play. It's like... Are we talking, like, Morton's Fork-ish thing going on here? Like, I wasn't paying attention. I was so busy trying to figure out who I was playing against in an hour and 30 minutes.
I'm on the edge of my seat with this. It's like what?
It's, what, 21 imps difference? Rassern coming in like, actually. Alright, one heart. One spade overcall from Georgia. And... Is this a mixed raise or is this an invite? This is definitely mixed. This is
What do you like to play here?
well, I would
Not weak,
probably
not smiley face. Is the
not
alert.
weak, not strong, smiley face. That's a great alert. Thank you, Raluca.
Yeah.
Bork asks, have you ever had that moment in Bridge where you're on defense and the declarer does a play where you just immediately realize, oh crap, I didn't see that. We're absolutely cooked. I resign immediately from everything and just need to uninstall Bridge and find a new hobby since I just got completely owned? No. No. Never felt that way before. Finn did that to you once. He had you in a stepping stone squeeze on trick 5 and he knew it. That's so mean. Yeah, you neither. Bork, then why did you say that? Ha 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 ha. Oh, yeah. Bork, you are hilarious.
All right, so they made it to 4 space.
Chat, yes, chat definitely believes you. You are believed. All right. 4 spadoodles. And just looks pretty clearly taking 11 tricks. Yeah. And that was board 45.
All right. There you go. End of set.
End of set. How is it already end of set? This is not fair. And I'm going to go back to my Bailey Gum match because I need to be rooting on Debbie Rosenberg and Kevin here. I wish Amber were playing. She's normally playing in set 3, but she's not. Right now, they are 25 imps behind, which is it's not that far behind. It's certainly possible to make it up. So this was that same board where Raluca doubled in Kevin's seat.
Oh, I missed Lewis withdrawing.
Yeah, Lewis did withdraw.
They've played so much Bridge.
It's a lot of Bridge, guys.
It's a...
I mean, there are people here who've basically just been playing the whole time. It's insane. Like, if you can't be doing this on a 4-person team, except the open team was a 4-person team. The open USA 1 team was a 4-person team, and they just demolished everyone that came in their path.
Yeah, they did not play as many boards as they could have if they weren't creating so many withdrawals.
Yeah, right. That was their strategy. We're going to make people withdraw.
Yeah. So this room is getting the same
Auction.
bidding as we saw. The double showing a major no longer minor. 2 diamonds asking for the major, and they're going to land in 2 spades. Do you think we get the same trump lead?
Yeah. Feels like a pretty normal trump lead to me. There's no
right.
guarantee.
This is like this is that kind of same situation where no trump lead.
This is helpful for declarer.
It is. Ace from ace king looks so normal, but the problem is that North knows that South has a longer minor, but picked to play in the major. So North is going to be short in, at least 1 minor. It seems like Debbie was not even interested in the possibility. I mean, neither was whoever sat North in the other room. That their suit was clubs.
Dana here is hating the idea of playing away from her 9 of spades, I guess. But now Kevin is just able to rough a bunch of diamonds.
Right.
can roughing finesse the diamond, can rough diamond. You can do so much here. Instead goes for hearts because maybe Kevin is like, Dana's not going to play a spade if she's feared playing spades the whole time. And now he's kind of just set up like a, just like time to cross rough the heck out of this hand scenario.
Yeah, which is going to work pretty well.
Yeah. Only thing you might wish for is that the 8 of spades was actually in the south hand. On the actual lay of the cards. Because playing a heart and then putting in the 7, forcing out the queen is not pleasant. Jack of diamonds. Dana has to decide whether to put the king on it or not. Does.
You're really pranking her.
She's pushing it away, huh?
So we got the cover.
Should duck in Borktalk's opinion. Doesn't put in the 7. So Declare can freely rough this low and just do some more, but also if it gets to pitch a diamond, which is helpful for Jeff.
Right, not going to over off the diamond.
But at this point, this is like certainly making.
Right, I mean, they've taken 6 tricks already. So as long as Kevin doesn't play spades out of his hand.
I don't think Kevin's gonna do that.
No, I don't think so. Of course, he doesn't know that the king of spades is on side. So from his perspective,
Right.
like there's still...
He probably suspects that the king of spades is offside with the way that this hand has been played so far.
Right, I mean, she didn't lead a trump. Given a few chances to.
But has to finesse it at this point.
There we go.
Contract made.
Yeah.
Well done, Kevin. He knows it's on from point count. Ace, king of diamonds. Ace of hearts.
Or
Queen
8,
of
10,
hearts.
15.
Queen. Yeah, well, not necessarily, right? Because why couldn't they have the king? Ace, king. That's 11. Had the queen of clubs as well. Yeah, wouldn't it be a 16 count? Oh, did I miss the ace of hearts? I did miss the ace of hearts. Yeah, that would be 18. But downgrading, Borktalk, downgrading. One heart, one spade. Mixed raise. Bergen on over interference. I guess. So, I mean, Debbie's bid has been stolen. Uh-oh.
Release the tooth. Release the tooth.
The tooth. See, 4. Find a 4 spades. Yeah.
Release the baby. Oh, that's a bit baby.
Yep, there's the 4 spades call.
All right.
Should pretty simply be doing some making.
All right, we got a quick claim on this last time we saw it.
So other table time. Where are we here? Another 2 spades contract. And this one looks like it's struggling a bit more. Wouldn't you say? This is going down for sure. I think it's going down a lot though. Vulnerable. I think it's going down 2, right? Is that what's happening? Is it going down 2? Ace of clubs. No, it's going down 1. Rough that. And then Jin has to play another diamond. But that is a 5 imp swing. So now we are within 20 imps of Bailey.
So this is the first time we've seen this set. Good job.
Yeah.
That bottle's old.
It's old?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. This is a new one.
Really?
Yeah.
Why does it have milk in it?
It's from this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
And this is new?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna be thick.
All right, so this table got a spade lead. And then a heart up, they hopped ace and continued another spade. And then a diamond. So a diamond over to the king and then a club switch.
Why have I been feeding her rancid milk for the last 30 minutes?
No, you've been feeding her the right one. You just picked that up, I think.
I don't think so.
Diamond, club switch.
And then the queen of spades.
Tried to draw the last of the trump, but unfortunately it was not the last of the trump.
They do not split.
And plays to the jack, which is a great play. King. Yep.
King of hearts roughed.
But yeah, there was not nearly as much cross-ruffing on this hand because of the said trump lead. Can we ask Baby on her thoughts on how to play 2 spades? Well, whatever double dummy says, right? It's a very, very tough hand.
I think she'd get it right, though.
She'd get it right.
It'd be funny if she spit up in that moment.
You want to give her your yogurt popsicle?
Okay.
All right. Last board. Yeah, they made it to 4 spades. We aren't surprised. Mergy decided to treat her hand as a limit plus.
Oh.
That actually makes sense. Yeah.
I feel like I didn't figure out what the conceptual problem was, so 2 spades in this room. The tricks they took were the king of clubs, the ace of clubs. The king of hearts is 3. They roughed a club. They roughed a diamond. Yeah, so now, I mean, Sienna is like just learning how to move herself forward, but the only thing that's exciting enough to move forward in search of is the wipes. Like the container of wipes. Like she has a million toys. She does not care. The thing she wants is the wipes.
Wipes. Interesting. I mean, I think that they just tried to set up side suit tricks, cache them, and then cross-ref the heck out of the hand. So they went for setting up the king before doing any cross-ruffing. Because I think if you just start cross-ruffing, then they know to exit spades when you exit a heart. Right? So she wanted to set up hearts, you think?
Guys, my baby is crawling.
Oh my gosh.
This is like a first time event.
Oh.
Army calling.
She's
Awesome.
doing it. You cannot argue that she's not doing it. She got him.
She's got the wipes. Oh my gosh.
What's wrong, sweetie? All the way across the floor.
She really went like pretty far.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable. Oh, time to baby proof.
I know, really. All of a sudden, it's like we can't like leave things around.
Yeah. Also, welcome in, IP attorney. But if spades 3-3 or heart 3-3. Oh right, you keep the ace of hearts.
Good job, sweetie.
You keep the ace of
Right, let
clubs
me
for as long as you can. Heart. Ace. Finesse. Was she gonna finesse the heart? If the club wasn't returned? But, I mean, like, everything kind of worked here at this point. Whether it was cross-ref or just trying to set up heart. I think playing the heart. If the hearts are 3-3, this works and they don't return a club. Oh my gosh! She's doing it!
She hasn't really figured out how to get her knees under her.
Well, that's legit. That's an army crawl.
Yeah,
It's just
she's army
determined.
crawling. Oh my gosh.
She did it.
For the first time today.
That is
Or a little
so
bit off.
amazing.
Isn't that fun?
Good job.
Wow.
Good job, sweetie.
You know, you can kibitz the bridge table or you can kibitz developmental milestones. Phenomenal.
It is apparently a parenting channel now.
It's a parenting channel now.
All right. So, what are overall the results now? Bailey's still ahead of Guh by 20. And Henner is now ahead of Ding with a pretty monster set. They are in the lead by 23. And then in the open, Millens got Lewis to withdraw, and then Rubenstein Rubenstein is in the lead by just about 21. So everything is still very close in all of these matches.
Yeah, it's definitely still manageable. My family is home now, so I probably should hop off.
All right. Sounds good.
This was fun.
Yay. I'm so happy that you joined and that we did this live stream together. And I'm so happy that Sienna's crawling. That's so exciting.
That is very exciting. You saw it here first, everyone.
Yeah.
All right. Well, talk to you later. Go Dink and Diamond.
Go Dink and Diamond and Sobol and Raluca and Radu, everybody's favorite people. So.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right. See you later. Have a great evening.
You too. Bye.
Bye. And I think the plan is that Maya and I are going to be streaming again on Thursday. I'm staying here until 5 p.m. where apparently I'm playing in a practice match, so I'm going to be leaving in about an hour and 15 minutes. So yeah, that's what's up. What's going on here? Upcoming. Oh, that's okay. Maya, like, literally just left, unfortunately. But she was going and spending time with her 6-month-old daughter and, yeah, rest of her family. So it was very nice that she was able to join. It was actually her idea, so yes, go follow Maya. She just started her Twitch channel at Bridge without the E at the end, on Twitch. And also nyc.bridge on Instagram. So yeah, those are her socials. Go follow her. She is another force that is moving Bridge forward onto the digital age. So anything we can do to support her, I will do. Okay. Where's quarter 4? Your old Twitch is foreign to you? Fine. But I was saying that in general to everyone, including yourself, David. Maya is the best. Bork, are you there? Bork, do you want to join the stream? You do better at commentary than I do, so if you want to pop in to the Google Meet, then that also, I can send you that. It's easier to speak than to just type it out, but I can if you want. Sure. Let's get you in here. I know you're reasonably fast at typing, but it's just easier, like, I don't know. In general, it's just easier to talk than... Unless typing is somehow easier for you. I'm going to send it to you on Discord, if I can get my Discord up. AOL Instant Messenger as a teen. I never did that, but yeah, that was the thing before Bork Talk was born, apparently. I'm actually whispering it to you, or I'm gonna try to whisper it to you on Twitch because my Discord is not waking up. Oh, the whisper function isn't working. Of course. How else can I send this to Bork Talk? Yeah. Is everything that... like, anything that I could send it to you is just not working. Wow. Okay. Why is this not working? I could... You spent so much time... inning many, many, many hours of conversations. Yes. Also, hi, Maya. Ugh. I just texted it to you. You might get in there before I do, actually. You're running out of ways to fill time? IMing. Alright. Bork is here. The man, the myth, the
Hello.
legend. There he is.
Can you hear me?
Yep, you are heard. Something is not working for some reason. What the heck? The way that I would normally... What the... Alright, I guess I can't adjust anything.
Kai, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're heard. Oh, wait. I need to enable...
Because you're muted on, what do you call it? On Google Meet.
Okay, I had to allow my microphone because I'm using a different... Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm having lots of technical difficulties because I'm silly. Well, something is going wrong. Now I can't hear you.
No, I was muted. I was muted.
Oh, you were
That was
muted?
on my end.
Okay. You were doing it on purpose. All right. So we're just waiting at this point for the next match to start. I'm not sure when it's supposed to start. Is it supposed to start in recent? Where's the upcoming? Like, it doesn't have when it's supposed to be available.
Sorry, I was having network issues.
We've got to play Borktalk's walk-up music based on the hat. The theme to Interstellar.
Yeah, it is, because I'm wearing a Hans Zimmer shirt cap.
Yes. Well, I don't feel like getting copyright striked.
That's probably a good idea. That's probably for the best. Yeah, I got this at their show in, what do you call it, in Oakland last year. I was actually wearing this during the entirety. This is like my streaming cap. Like, you know how I have like the deer stalker for playing in person?
Yeah.
This is like my streaming cap. Like, I was wearing this when I was commentating you and everyone else during junior trials.
Gotcha.
Ooh, by the way, it looks like we have an update. So, in the USA 1 bracket, it looks like Team Lewis forfeited after 7 segments to Team Millens. So, congratulations to Team Millens. They're moving on to the final.
Well done, Millens. You beat my friends, but you get congratulations, I guess.
So, what match are we watching now? We have Rubenstein-Dinkin, which is 20 M's, and Henner Ding is 23 M's, and the other one is 20 M's.
Yeah, so they're all very, very close to each other.
And they're all like the same margin, too.
Yeah, I mean, we can watch the Rubenstein-Dinkin, but my personal preference is to watch Amber, because Amber is a queen and she is my friend.
Absolutely. Amber's the greatest lover.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave in about an hour because I got an invite to play with and against some very strong players, so I need to... I can't say no to that.
I mean, you can. You literally can. That's what consent is defined as.
Oh, come on.
What do you mean, come on?
You know me.
Are
I
you
can't
really,
I can't
are you
say
really
no.
telling me are you gonna let down all the Twitch viewers, all the YouTube viewers, everyone who's subscribed and followed you on all these various platforms just to play bridge with other people? Is that what you're telling us?
Just other people?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who those other people are. You gotta put the people who watch your content first and foremost.
Right. Sorry,
I mean, come on, chat, back me up.
Real quick. I don't know if I've shown this one on stream yet.
No, you've probably not.
There it is.
You got the V8 Mama cap. Let's go.
Yeah, I've got the black V8 Mama cap.
I love it.
I think we've got a match. Let's go.
No, it looks like all of them are actually on break right now. So we have like
Oh
12 minutes of doing
shoot.
nothing.
We have to do something. We got 12
Yeah, for 12
minutes.
minutes. For 12 minutes, we need to entertain the stream for 12 minutes while we wait for boards to come. And you're the streamer.
I'm the
It's your
streamer guy.
stream.
I mean, we could be singing.
When you say we, I mean you mean you. Let's clarify that.
This is me trying to convince Bork that we should be singing. Well, I can go to BBO and do some things. Can just play some
BBO and do the things.
Yeah, I'm gonna play some Speed Bridge.
Speed Bridge?
Beat up on a robot. Does that sound fun?
I mean, I don't know.
We're just gonna do a quick little like star challenge and see if we can beat a star.
I like that.
Not a stranger, but stars are strangers, but it's a star. We're gonna do a 4-board match because I don't want to play that fast. All right, let's kick this star's butt.
Also, you might get gimmick infringement if you start calling yourself Speed, given that there is a famous YouTuber called Speed.
I'm quoting a Disney movie, okay? It's all right.
Hey, you gotta keep up with modern times.
Thanks. This is, V8 was the person who originally started the Twitch streaming community, and, I got to meet her for the first time. I went in February to Australia, and we played in the Gold Coast Congress together. And it was a lot of fun, and she gave me this hat. I have the other version, too. This I got, like, in San Francisco, like, I don't know, 6 years ago. It's very, very worn. It traveled over from an Australian. Liam Milne. Speed Racer was being called Speed before I Show Speed was born, so there's no trademark on that. Seabork? Chat's fighting my battles for me. Alright, let's beat this star. We're in 2 hearts. I mean, but who beat a star by playing in 2 hearts, though? Let's be honest. Yeah, let's finesse the 9. Oh, wait, that doesn't work, does it? Ace. Let's finesse the club. And I played this poorly, of course. I could have done better. In so many ways. Let's pseudo squeeze him. There goes the 10. There goes a club. But... oh, wait. Why did they... why'd they pitch a club? They thought I... oh, they thought I had another diamond. I did pseudo squeeze him. Look at that. What did I say? 1 heart, double. I've got a good hand. I'm going to bid 3 hearts. 3 spades. What are you doing coming in with a 3 spades now? What? Biddable spades? Bro, this guy showed spades. Do you want to... I don't care for hearts. This is probably down. Could be okay if we see the... well... oh, they find the heart switch. Alright. So they're going to get, what, 3 more tricks? 1, 2, 3. I was always down 2, y'all. 3 hearts was also down. I probably should have just bid 2 hearts, but I couldn't help myself. We're going to start with 1 diamond. 3 spades. This is showing like way too many values. I have to pass. We're going to try to set them here. We play a spade. We want partner to play. We want to get in with the diamond. That's the goal, and then we play another club. And then we trump promo. Well, yeah, they can. Should they be passing with that? I mean, they might want to bid 3 no or something. They could also double and then bid 3 no. Yeah, that's also a trap pass where they expect you to double. And then they want to set it. They wanted to play in a doubled spade contract. Because who doesn't want to play in a doubled spade contract?
I'm more of a want to play in a redoubled spade contract.
Yeah, there's been a lot of redoubled spade contracts featured on this channel too.
There have, yeah.
This is not a 1-no overcall.
I mean, if you look hard enough, anything can be a 1-no trump overcall. It's just a matter of perspective.
Yeah, it's a perspective if I would have had, like, I don't know, a king of spades added to my hand.
Well, you could also, well, what else do you want? 2 more aces? 2 more kings?
Well, then
More, like,
that would not be a 1-no trump overcall. That'd be a double, but...
You expect too much
But
from partner.
Are you saying that all I can trust is myself, Bork?
Yeah, trust no one else.
Trust no one else, not even your partner? They're on the opponent's side?
Look, Bridge is not a partnership game. It's a 3v1 game. You're playing against 3 opponents at all times. You got to figure out how to best make it so that the pluses go your way. Also, do not follow me for any Bridge partnership advice at all.
Go ahead and say that now. Oh boy, Bork. It looks like a spade return to me. Spade. More spade. What do I think is happening here? I think they're roughing this. I think I am supposed to play a diamond. Partner at the king of diamonds? I'm very surprised. I think I'm supposed to play club. They rough. I diamond. I exit the jack. Now they're getting more roughs than I want them to get. And I'm just like kind of M-played. Oh wait, no, partner roughed at the right time. Partner's the best. Now I just get the rest. No? I just can't count. Love that. Alright, I don't think we beat the star. Hello? No, we beat the star.
Let's go.
Woo!
So do you get a star now that you beat a star? Oh, you beat Steve Beatty. I know that guy.
You know that guy?
He's from Seattle. Yeah.
Ah. Well, I beat him, so I'm better than him, right?
Yeah, I guess that's how it works. So now you get to claim a star for yourself as a reward.
Yeah. All right, I'm back to stream view.
All right, I'll on video then. I mean, not
Re-video.
on re-video. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Un-video.
On video, yes. Thank you. It looks like we are almost ready to go. 2 minutes to go. Most of the players are seated. And yeah,
Alrighty.
some really interesting matches. I'm also surprised that the USA 2 matches are one-day affairs and not two-day affairs.
Yeah, but I guess that's kind of what just aligns with people dropping down best.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, I guess they didn't want USA 2 to be playing on, like, 4 extra days or something, or what happened in the Open?
Yeah, it's probably a function of the number of teams that entered, right? I mean,
Yeah.
in the Open, it was a straight knockout, right? Like, once you lost your knockout match, it was straight to the airport. Over
Get
here,
out.
you have, I mean, like you go to the USA 2 bracket, and once you lose over there, back to the airport. Over here, it's like there was a round robin with all the teams first for like over the course of 2 days. Then I believe the top 4 teams advanced. Then that becomes 2. Then 2 more teams join them, and I think that's where we are right now. Or maybe it was they played again, and then another 2 teams joined, or something like that.
Yeah, there was another knockout match before today.
Yeah, I think the main goal is they probably want to make sure no one that there are no rest days. Like, if you're going to make it to the USA 2 finals, you're not going to have any rest days. That's sort of what I think the goal is.
Yeah.
For this format.
You don't get a break.
You don't get a break. You gotta go through the grind, run the marathon.
Because the Bermuda Bowl's a marathon too. So.
Well, what's the name of the Bermuda Bowl equivalent for the mixed? Venice Cup I know is the women's.
DRZ Trophy is the seniors. Mixed is Bermuda Bowl, DRZ Trophy, Venice Cup. Chat? Why am I forgetting the mixed name?
I'm using... It's the Wuhan Cup.
Ah, yes, Wuhan. Break is done.
And 1 second to go. We've got cards. Which match are we looking at?
We're looking. I'm looking at Amber Lynn's table, which is the open table of Team Ga.
All right, I'm looking at both tables since I can multitask.
Yeah, I'm unable to multitask. Glad you're the one doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
1 diamond.
So, what do you think about 1 diamond versus 1 no?
I'm fine with either or, because you have a pretty easy rebid of 2 clubs here. I guess it depends on your style, of course. I probably would just instinctively look at the hand and be like, this is a 1-no opening. But I guess there is a concern that your Queen Jack of Spades are not particularly great values, as they are tight, and they are a doubleton, and you've got an open doubleton there as well. So I think that this could be an ample downgrade, and also you could still show 15 high card points with 5 diamonds and 4 clubs by bidding this way.
I think I'm more of a 1 diamond bidder, because my hand is really suited. I mean, Queen Jack doubleton though is pretty good for. I mean, it's pretty okay for no trump. It definitely makes it more no trumpy from that perspective. But my hand is also really suited. What is really interesting is that in both the USA 2 matches, we have got all 4 players open a diamond. In the USA 1 match, both players opened 1 no with this hand.
Ah, so there's definitely a difference there.
But like in any single match, both the counterparts open the same thing. Either way, in the 1-no tables, 1-no passed out pretty reasonably. South could have maybe bid majors, but you're probably not going to want to bid majors at this point. It's It's 4-4 sort of thing. But now there's more interference, and now look where that's gotten us.
It's 2 spades. Which looks pretty good for north-south here. Dana coming in with 3 diamonds.
So what's interesting is at the other table, it was the same auction up to 2 diamonds, and 2 diamonds passed out. Roger, who is north of the other table, decided to pass 2 diamonds and not show values. So 2 diamonds is going to make pretty. Is it going to make? You're going to lose. I mean, King Jack. I mean, it's actually down 1, is it not?
Yeah.
You lose 2 clubs, 2 hearts, and 2 spades, right? Yeah. And over here, Ming choosing to double. Amber has a clear 2 spades bid. She chose not to raise 1 spade or 2 spades. I agree with that. And now they're going to get down 2, so that's going to be a couple of imps for Ming choosing to double.
Yeah, and Amber,
I imagine,
also has the chance to double 3 diamonds for penalty as well, especially with Ming showing values.
Why would she double? She's not going to double. She's thinking about 3 spades, not doubling.
Well,
you're not gonna gain. I mean, like, it's not match points, right? Like 50 versus 100 does not matter too much. 100. I mean, and you don't really rate to beat this too usually. Like this is one of those crazy layouts where it's like, okay, your king jack ace is scoring, but like, yeah. I think she's more thinking like, do we make 3 spades? And do they make 3 diamonds?
Right. Well, 3 spades does make, in the fact that the queen jack of spades are tight, but you would have to guess that you would have to do anti-restricted choice things.
All right, quiz for you. You play a spade of the ace. The jack pops out on your right. What are you doing on the second spade? Missing the 9 and queen.
I mean, you could run the 8. But
it's sort of,
that works, doesn't it?
It does work. I mean, no, because you lose to queen jack, because you lose the spade to queen jack.
Yeah, but like, if it is a restricted choice situation.
Yeah, if it was, I mean, it's not 100% restricted choice, is it? Because, I mean, it could just be from queen jack third. It could be from a lot of things. But either way, should be down 2 at this table.
Yeah. Ming's gonna know to play the king here. So they do drop it, but on defense. So we're gonna get 2 spade tricks, 2 heart tricks, and 2 club tricks, and there's not really much that Dana can do about that. Or it's Jeff who's playing this. I saw the diamond bids from West, and I'm like, clearly Dana's playing this. Nope. Yeah, there isn't much here. Just safely exit things you know that aren't giving tricks, right?
Yeah, it's actually sort of. Jeff did something really cute. He's pitching a heart over here on the third spade. I was just thinking about like some variations in which you might force those outs to break the clubs yourself, and I'm trying to figure out how you can make that happen. Now North is sort of in an uncomfortable position.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, he'll play a heart most likely. I mean, he's going to play a heart 100%. But it's a bit like North doesn't know that playing a diamond is 100% safe at this point. I mean, at this point, for all he knows, his partner is Queen Doubleton, and maybe, Jeff is probably considering finessing him for the Queen of Diamonds. Like if Jeff has King Jack 8 fifth or something.
What's the concern with playing club though?
Probably none. Probably none. He might. I mean, he's also probably considering what the card shape is at this point.
Mm-hmm.
The Eight of Hearts is an interesting card. So Amber discards the hearts. She's telling Ming, "I want you to play a club right now."
Yeah.
She knows that clubs are safe to play. Ming, I mean, usually this 2-club bid more looks like 5-5, so I can understand what he's thinking.
Also the
Now Amber's.
Oh wait, she knows that partner probably has the king queen because why the heck else would he play the Queen of Hearts?
Yeah, I mean, no, she has the count on the hand, right? Jeff has popped up with 2 spades, 2 hearts, and Jeff also bet a diamond and 2 clubs freely. She knows the entire shape. She can play a heart safely.
Yeah. Multiple reasons, just the way that the things have gone, and also the bidding.
Yeah, and she knows she's going to score a king of clubs. The only question is, are we taking any more diamond tricks?
Nope. Not today. So, another 2 imps to Team Ga, making the difference only 18 imps.
18 imps.
18 imps. All right. Amber has a nice opening hand here. Is it worth a 1-no call?
Well, what would you open otherwise?
I mean, the only other option is 1 club, but ew.
And what are you planning to do over a major?
Yeah, nothing. There's just, I mean, I guess you could just rebid 1-no because you technically, oh no, you don't have a 14 count. You have a 15 count. I'm silly.
You have a 15 count.
I missed some
Have
sort
you
of
had your
point
coffee
somewhere.
yet?
I was gonna reverse. Major over-evaluation.
All right, I'm a 1-0. All right. Let's stick with the 1-0 opening, yeah?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, good.
If I reversed with this
I assume
hand, how would you feel?
I assume 2 spades is probably going to pass that, unless Jeff feels cute and decides to balance with the 5-4-2-2, but nope. Yeah, same option at the other table.
Mm-hmm.
At the closed table, they led the Jack of Hearts. I assume we're probably going to get the Jack of Hearts lead over here too.
Mm-hmm.
And then the question is, how does Amber decide to tackle it from there? A lot of options over here.
This is a very, very difficult hand.
It is, yeah.
I mean, I might just try to set up a diamond immediately.
There's a lot happening over here. It's sort of unclear how you really need to proceed over here.
I agree.
I don't know if I'm planning to take that many diamond tricks. So what Migri is selected for at the other table, and I kind of like her idea over here, is she ducked the opening hard lead first.
Mm-hmm.
Basically to severe transportation, and basically, because I mean, like, if you win the ace of hearts and play a heart back, they're sort of like, oh, I wonder why she's doing that. Oh, boom, let's play spades. But when she ducks the heart, like, they cannot both knock out the ace of hearts and pull trumps. I assume we're going to see Amber do the same. Yep, just on cue. So they continue to heart, and now Migri elected to play the ace of clubs, ace of hearts. I mean, no, ace of hearts was played. Ace of clubs, drop a club, drop a heart, and then she played the king of clubs, pitching a diamond, diamond to the ace. Or maybe she cashed a diamond ace first. I think she
he was
might have
in
cashed a diamond
spades.
ace before ruffing a heart. No, Dana smells what's happening, but this is actually solving a problem for Declare. This
Because,
actually solves a lot.
yeah, now you...
I mean, now she's gonna play a heart, but all of a sudden now Declare is like in prime condition to make it, right? Like,
Mhm.
what I expect Amber is gonna. I mean, I assume Dana's gonna continue hard. She's now gonna play Ace King of Clubs, pitching a heart, a diamond to the ace, and she's gonna say like now she might try the ten of spades, maybe. I mean, when she sees the ten of diamonds drop or Jack of diamonds from East, she's probably gonna. She might consider playing another diamond immediately and not play a spade, which I would like to see.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna say like, well, I pitched all my round losers now. I pitched all my round losers. If you want to play a spade, go for it. Go for it. But I'm just gonna play my diamonds after you. And what are you gonna do?
Here, take some diamonds.
Yeah, exactly. Take some diamonds. Feel free to rough it. I'm just gonna play my side suit over here.
Yep.
So now we're just gonna see that exactly. So
King of clubs. And now
she's gonna
diamond.
pitch a heart. She's gonna play a diamond. She's gonna play a diamond to the ace, and I think she's gonna play a diamond back immediately. I mean, especially when she sees the 10 drop. She knows that could be King 10 doubleton, Jack 10 doubleton. Well, I don't know which one Jeff will play from Jack 10.
Decides to rough a
Oh,
club
and
instead.
the diamond pitches the cherry on the cherry on top.
Yeah.
Oh wait, were we supposed to play
don't you
an
get
ace of
tapped?
diamonds?
Yeah, we were supposed to. I think Amber's getting tapped now.
The problem is she doesn't. I can understand what she's sort of visualizing. She's visualizing something like like her being able to rough another card with the six of spades, and then she's thinking
Right.
ace of diamonds and another diamond. But I mean, like you sort of still like that's not enough tricks, right? That's two more spades than ace of diamonds is seven. You need the queen of diamonds. So I think we were supposed to probably play a diamond immediately. Like we were probably supposed to just go after diamond tricks completely. I mean, she's not going to get tapped out because of the favorable diamond layout.
Well, they
I
just
mean, it's
exit
free to
hearts
cover over
here.
here. You know, she's probably typing in a she might be typing in a claim. I mean,
We're just down one though.
yeah, they're down one. No, she had this made, yeah.
Well, she didn't know
And it
what
is
was going on with the diamond suit. The 9 was in prime
sort
position.
of. She would know. She had this made. Like she needed a second diamond trick though, no matter what. If she wanted to make her contract the way, even if she was able to score the six of spades and the ten of spades. So I think she had for that reason she had to work on diamonds immediately. And just invite them to tap her, and invite them tapping if they wanted to. So yeah, that's two spades down at this table. The other table, it looks like it's probably on its way to down one too. Kevin just continued hearts. We kind of talked about it. Um, and they played diamonds, but now, yeah.
Sorry, I needed to put in some eye drops.
Oh,
Allergies were getting to me.
oh yeah. No, it's I've struggled to go outside recently because anytime I go outside, it's just like boom allergy, boom sneezing, everything.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
It is really not, no. Two spades down one was a push. I think Miggery was tanking at some point in like the six card ending, and Kevin Batters just claimed down one, and Miggery was like, "Yeah, I'm down one," and which I was briefly amused by. So I think the auction has gone sort of normally at the main table, which we're watching right now. Both Ming and Jeff have interesting problems. I mean, Ming
Right.
sort of is like, wait, I was planning to rebid 1-0 over here. What am I supposed to do now?
Double.
I think Ming would do well to pass. I like Ming's pass over here.
I agree.
He has he has an 18 count, but it's a pretty flat 18 count. It's one like you might even treat as 17, but I mean, treating it as an 18 rebid is perfectly fine. His partner passed over, his partner passed over here. It's sort of like you're expecting partner to be like some random left 4-3 count. Like, you're not really gaining over here by doubling, and you don't really have a suit you want to play in particularly. So I'm a pretty big. I'm a pretty. So I'm a fan of what Ming did over here, and Jeff has a sort of like he has a good 2-spade rebid, but he has a 2-spade rebid. And what is defense going to take? Defense is going to take 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, a heart, and that's all she wrote. Queen third on side, and we have. Wait, do we have an entry to the dummy? Now we do. With they have a slow club entry to the dummy. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way they can.
No way for Amber to pitch a club away, either.
No, there isn't. The best thing Ming can do is play a small club back too. Probably suit preference, suggesting, hey, play a diamond. You know, they're I kind of have ace queen over here all of a sudden. So Amber's going to shift to a diamond over here. The one thing that might be tricky is if Amber does not play a count diamond over here, she plays like the 10 of diamonds or something. Like to the queen, ace another, then Jeff might consider having a decision on like whether to on what's happening in the diamonds. So do I need to rough high? But given that Ming opened a club with what appears to be 4 clubs, Ming is not going to have 4 diamonds too. So Jeff already probably knows that diamonds are ready to be 3-3, or maybe Ming has 2 diamonds if anyone does. So that's like the only thing I can see that might give Jeff a problem, but he won't get it wrong.
How are you gonna take the heart finesse and the spade finesse?
I
don't think you can.
I don't think can they prevent you from? So let me ask you a different question. So oh, I see. Maybe the answer is actually maybe maybe let me think about this. Hold on. So Amber has to play a diamond over here.
Does she have to? Can she just play a club as well? Ming might get end played. Then.
But no. Then I play a heart to the king. I play a heart back. Now what do you do? I think at some point North is gonna have to play a spade for me, or
excuse me.
So I play a heart to the king. Play a heart back, and North is forced to win it. Yeah.
But I mean, but Ming can just take the ace and exit a.
An exit? No. An exit what? If she...
Hey, take the ace, exit a heart.
Exit a heart? Okay, I rough. Now I'm going to play...
What do you... Wait. I'm confused. Why can't you just fly ace the first time when you play a heart up?
Oh, okay, fine. Ming can fly the ace of hearts, play a heart back. Hold on, let me work this out. I think...
And then Jeff plays a diamond. You cash your ace, and then you're end played. You can't exit a club. But no, then you just exit a club. Because you've cashed all the tricks that you can. Eventually, Jeff's going to have to play a spade out of his own hand. So, like, once it goes heart, ace, another heart, diamond, queen of diamonds, ace of diamonds, exit club. Eventually, Ming's going to have to get his queen of spades. Because West's spade is gone. They can't take the finesse anymore. And there's nothing left for them to pitch. And it doesn't result in the trump coup because...
Sorry, I'm just working. Sorry. So let me just walk me through that again. So we said club to the ace, club to the king, and now we're talking about Amber playing a third club.
Playing a third club.
And all right.
Exit heart.
Now I'm gonna play. Okay, wait, hold on. No, wait. Let me play. Let's say I'm gonna play. Let's say I take a spade finesse, right? And I'm playing 3 rounds of spades, right?
And
I'm
then...
gonna play a fourth spade. Now I'm gonna play a fourth spade. Watch this.
Yeah, you're gonna
So
play
I'm
all
gonna
the
play a
spades.
fourth round of spades. Yep, I'm gonna play a fourth round of spade. What is North gonna pitch?
Club.
All right, cool. I'm gonna play a fifth spade. What is North gonna pitch?
Heart.
All right, I'm gonna play my last spade. What is North gonna pitch? They're end played.
Yeah, you're end played. Yeah, you run all the spades and then they're end played.
Yeah.
And you can guess this because North is the one who opened the bidding.
Whoa, more, yeah, kind of.
Like, you have a feeling that, like, they're gonna have, if anything, they're gonna have the aces, and eventually they're gonna be forced into playing into you. So this is why Amber needs to play a diamond now.
Yeah, so a diamond breaks this up completely. So even if declare takes their 6 spades, so probably what the defense should be at this point is club to the ace, the 2 of clubs signaling suit preference for diamonds. We play a diamond to the queen, and now we play a club back. And now they take their spade, and now when they try to run all their spades, similar to what we talked about, man, I wish there was a way for us to edit this, so I can actually show what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you kind of would have to translate it over to BBO.
Yeah, but now when they play all their 6 spades, in the 4-card ending, I'm just gonna hold winners. I'm just gonna hold ace, queen of hearts, ace of diamonds, and 4 clubs. And now when they try to play a diamond, I'm just gonna play a club. If they in the 4-card ending, if they try to play a diamond, I'm just gonna play a club back at them, and they're gonna be forced to play away from king the X of hearts.
Yep.
If they play another spade, I'm just gonna hold on to ace of diamonds, ace of hearts, and a club, and I'm just gonna show my hand and claim the rest.
There's
Also, by the way, the other table has already played like 20 tricks already. Miguri did not spend too much time thinking about this position, and Debbie's on her route to making it. I didn't see the play. Let me check that out. So at the other table, it looks like the play was club, but Miguri did play another club, and we're seeing exactly what we talked about. What we talked about at the other. You should shift to the other table.
Well, she switched to a diamond. Amber did right now.
No, can we look at? Okay, fine.
But
can we look at the other table for a second?
Sure.
Just to illustrate what I'm talking about. So go to the history of the cards played. It's not over. No, this is a different hand. This is a different hand.
Oh, it's not over.
Oh, you're looking at a different hand. Yeah, it's not over. It's going on right now. So look at the live for the other table, for the closed room.
But she didn't
So
finish playing the spades.
She did not finish playing the spades, but we can probably look at the double. But if we look at the double dummy solver, I think it'll probably tell the story of what was happening. Sorry, we can look back at Amber's table. I'll let you know when we should switch. Maybe during some downtime.
Oh, Ming cashed the ace of hearts.
It's fine, I think. I think in this position,
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. You just ensuring that you're not getting eight played.
So after diamond to king and ace, so he did play. So Ming did play the 3rd round of clubs after winning the diamond, but now Jeff decided to play a heart. He just flew the ace. Now he cashed the queen of diamonds. Now it's a different position.
Yeah.
So now he played a spade. Now he played the final club. Amber's just going to pitch something. And now it's sort of like, well, down 1. Go next.
Thank you. Next.
So I think this position is pretty trivial at this point. Can we look now? Can we switch to the history of the other table? I want to talk to the play. Yeah, look at the scoreboard. Scorecard: 2 spades down 1. Yeah. So let's take a look at how Debbie played it. So we got the same stuff I was talking about. We got a club lead to the ace, a club back. And now Miggery decided to play the third round of clubs. But now look at what Debbie started to do. She played a spade to the jack. She cashed, I believe, 4 rounds of spades. And Roger all of a sudden found himself in a really tricky spot. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention to this table too much, so I do not know how long he was taking on his pitches. But if she continued 2 more spades over here,
Yeah.
Roger does not have 4 cards he can hold on to easily.
Yeah.
He'll have to hold on to a club and, well, ace queen ace in some suit, right? If he holds on to ace queen ace and ace queen of hearts, she'll just exit a die. She'll just duck a diamond and be like, okay, well, now you're in played in hearts. And if Roger holds on to ace queen of diamonds, she just ducks a heart, and now it's like, well, you're in played in diamonds.
Yeah. The most difficult one is probably if he keeps 3 if 3 hearts are kept.
If 3 hearts are kept, well, then 3 hearts and ace of diamonds.
3
or
hearts,
what?
ace of 3 hearts, ace of diamonds in a club. No, they can just exit a low diamond.
No, that's too many cards. That's too many cards. You're only allowed to hold 4 cards in the 4-card ending.
3 hearts club. Oh.
3 hearts in a club means, well,
then diamonds are just
then diamonds are good.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
not.
Anyways, we can
But if you
sort
keep,
of now
if
look
you
at
keep
the
2 hearts, a club, and the ace of diamonds, then you just
Then you exit a
play low,
diamond.
low, low.
Now they have to play away from ace queen of hearts into our king of hearts.
And then if you keep a club, 2 hearts, then you have to exit
And a diamond?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically you exit whatever suit they have 1 or fewer in.
That's what you play. Wow.
Yeah. So she was playing towards that. I thought she was going to get it, but this looks like no. Meanwhile, looks like some action back at Amber's table.
Heart plus diamond stopper. They make it to 4 hearts. Which...
Yeah, it's pretty normal auction.
Club lead.
Yeah, club lead will be pretty hurtful. I don't think there's a way for Jeff to plan for that. Also, speaking
there
of
it is.
club lead,
Club lead.
I don't think Jeff let a club. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he let a club expecting partner to rough it.
Agreed. I think he just let a club to try to be passive, but
yeah. What is interesting is I'm trying to figure out how East-West does it for spades. They lose 2 spades, a heart, a diamond, probably down 1, eh?
Mm-hmm.
It's close to making.
It is definitely close.
It's one of these double fit hands where no one actually makes a game, I guess.
We love those a lot.
Do we?
Yeah, we love them.
What, double fit hands where no one makes a game? I thought we loved the slam alerts.
Yeah. It's great. Don't you appreciate them?
No, I think this is one of those hands where I'm pretty sure Ming is just shaking his head like, whatever, I'm done.
It's gonna happen to the other people too.
It's probably gonna happen to the other people, yeah. I mean, I guess I'm dramatizing it a bit for content. At the other table, it looks like Kevin decided not to bid with the 5-2-6-0 hand, but Debbie did find the same club lead because, passive leads and all that.
Mm-hmm. Passive leads and stuff. It turns out to be an active lead in the end.
Yep. Well, yeah, it is active in a way, I guess.
So now,
it's going to be down something. Probably down 1, yeah?
Down... Am I counting properly? They've got 3. Yeah, down 1.
Yeah, they're losing another heart. That's it.
I thought that roughing with the ace of hearts was going to be genius. In the end,
Yeah, no. I mean, it was a good thing to do, but
Yeah, right. Just in case it wasn't the ace of hearts.
Mhm.
It was a natural trick anyway.
Down one is good bridge, especially when you get dropped on the opening lead unexpectedly.
Yes.
And we got new boards. Blah blah. Would you open one no trump with the south hand? Unless assuming east, well, east might open, but still.
No, I'm not opening one no with this hand. No. I open this one a club.
Okay.
I don't like my ace jack tied to spades. I don't like my queen of diamonds.
I think those reasons are exactly why I would open one no trump.
I don't like them. I don't like them. It's not benefiting my ability to generate tricks in
And Amber
long suits.
overcalls one no trump. Amber agrees with me. Dana's going to look at her 13 count, shrug and double.
Shrug
and
and
now
double.
Ming
Ming.
And now Ming all of a sudden has the 6151. Okay, so here's a bridge tip for you. Six fives are like the craziest things to happen to hold when you're bidding after a no trump opening. It's like even this hand, for example, you can construct one no trump hands where four spades is making, and
Right.
like even with East opening a club and West having a double of a no trump. So North is gonna want to play some number of spades. I mean, I'm gonna have to assume that East West are sort of gonna let them play some number of spades, maybe doubled or undoubled. They're not gonna get in this option again. They both are really too flat. What is redouble alerted
Redouble.
as? Any 5+ suit.
So it's a run out.
Yeah. I mean, at least it's proceeding that way.
Run away.
Ming, I wouldn't be surprised to see Ming bid more than two spades, maybe three spades. On a different day, I could even see four spades being the bid. To be honest, assuming you think your partner is not like psyching a no trump or something stupid. I mean, over here, partner has the worst hand possible, and you're still you're losing one spade, one heart. I guess. Yeah, I guess it's down two. But I mean, like it's a pretty unlucky layout. And yeah, he decides to go low, pretty reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
And now the question is, can Dana let it go? Dana is all of a sudden looking over here at her, what do you call it, her 13 count, being like, well, my partner opened. Yeah, my partner opened.
Get a double.
It's gonna be really hard to not. And she alerted her pass. Her pass was forcing. Well, the first question is, are they in a force? And the second question is, can Dana actually find it in her to let it go? No, she cannot. She says takeout double, but East actually might pull this because, it's a takeout double, technically. Oh, no. East says, nope, we're passing it.
Oh, boy. Boy.
And I believe this is just making. But I also have to figure out if there's so many things you could play for over here, right? Like the first question is, are diamonds 3-3? Do you want to rough a diamond in the dummy? Because over here we have honor double can fall with these, right? But are you expecting that? Right. Let's do a loser count first. So we're losing two diamonds, we're losing a heart, we're losing at least one spade. We need to limit our other losers to just one. Probably the easiest way to do that, in my opinion, is to rough a diamond.
Yeah.
And if diamonds were 4-2, then we are in better shape.
Do we have risk of being tapped out if clubs just keep getting continued?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
They just don't have enough clubs.
I suspect Ming is just going to play a diamond a trick too.
Yeah, I think so too. And if they if they play spades in any case, we're only going to have one spade loser.
Yeah. If they touch spades, we're going to be limited to one loser.
Granted, we're going to get one extra loser in diamonds, but
I think you probably have to do. You probably have to play for. Oh, he's roughing a club. Is he roughing a club? Oh, he might be roughing a club to play a hard up, but I don't really think that's a long. I don't really know if that helps you long term though. Oh no, he just wants to play diamonds, the more cleaner way.
The cleaner way. Well, I mean, if
Yeah,
he's calculated it out that it's safe to do this, then
he
sure.
might no, he might. I think he might be playing East for Honor Doubleton, like Ace Doubleton, King Doubleton. It kind of adds up, right?
There's a spade
In
return.
hindsight, I actually like this. I mean, like this is gonna help. He's definitely gonna play a diamond over here. He's gonna play a diamond and duck it. He's just gonna play small.
And they still have 2 diamonds, a heart, and a spade to lose, but that's it.
Yeah, there isn't really any follow up that Jeff and Dana can produce over here. I think they're just favorites to make at this point, and nothing can be done.
All right.
And Ming cannot go wrong over here, right? Like even if he plays the jack, like diamonds at 3-3. Yeah, he does. He decides to play the jack, which yeah, he's probably just decided that the opponents are probably going to play spades, and I can still just drive all the 10 of diamonds by brute force. The only concern he might have had over here in this position was if East had if West had started with 4 diamonds and exactly 2 spades, which I think is not impossible over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden he was actually just going down on a diamond rough happening over here.
Yeah.
Like 10 of diamonds, rough a diamond with the 6, and now Ace of hearts. So I do not know if he calculated that. I do not know if he was aware of that risk, and he just decided to. And he decided it was probably fine when he decided to play the jack. Um, I guess the counter argument is if you duck a diamond, well, actually no. It's probably
I guess you're worried if
oh, no.
West has like literally the 10-9 and the last honor.
Yeah, 10. Like I'm wondering if the West started with King 10-9 small, right? So let's say we duck a diamond and like they win the ace, they play a spade at the queen. Now, but the thing is, they inserted the 10 of diamonds over here. But now if they play a diamond, they can just cover whatever they play, and they're and like it's sort of like trading a trick for a trick. They're getting a trump trick, but I'm losing a diamond I didn't have. But now I'm not losing a diamond all of a sudden. Yeah, this is just over.
Yeah.
How's the other table looking? The other table is playing 2 spades undoubled because East elected to pass with their 11 count, 2 aces and a king. And because of that, South and North South had the more normal option, a club. So Makery agrees with you. She would open a club, not a no trump. A club, a spade, a no trump, 2 spades.
All right, 670. This is going to be a great swing for the gut team. I am going to have to leave in about 5 minutes, but I do have a question from chat that I need to address. Zirin came into chat and asked, into Twitch chat and asked, hi, BridginWithKai. Good to see you. It's great to see you too, Zirin. I'm glad you're here. You've been hoping to find a stream soon. You've been waiting to ask a question. Your girlfriend and you are interested in picking up bridge. We don't know any other bridge players, though, and it's not too popular with our generation. Any recommendations on where we can best play, learn, and where we can find the best places to play together with others? You're happy to use technology or remote. Yeah, so this is the age-old question that's very difficult to answer for bridge players because we always wish that there were more resources. So if you're playing with your girlfriend, I mean, the first thing I think to do would probably be attempting to, I'm not sure where you live or if you want to disclose that, but what I do is look for like bridge clubs in my area. So if you're in Chicago, yeah, Chicago has a pretty big, moving to Denver next year. Okay. I mean, you can look for bridge clubs in the area. I think that there's a pretty big, a fairly decent bridge following in the Chicago area.
There is, yeah.
So, yeah, look up for a bridge club. Online, let's see what can be done there. I mean, there are some Discord groups, and things like that that you could get involved in. I can send you some of them. I do have to like run, unfortunately, but I will. We can talk about this another time. Unfortunately, I do just have to go. But I would look
Have a
up for
command, maybe?
a big euchre player. Need to learn bidding to get up to speed on things. Yeah, bidding. If she's good at euchre and you're comfortable with all of that, then the play should not be a problem. Bidding is just it's just hard to get up to date on bidding. I mean, online resources, I would recommend Pete Holland's channel. He has a lot of stuff about bidding things. And yeah, I mean, I don't like playing with the robots, but that can give you a fairly decent idea of what bidding is like now. A good place to practice, but it's not with your girlfriend. But yeah, I want to give you a better answer at some point, but I do have to run. So we'll be in touch. Yes, you don't have to do anything like fancy like in these streams. Exactly. But yeah, it's been fun. Thank you, Maya. Thank you, BorkTalk. Thank you, everyone, for coming, for commentating. Thank you, everyone, for coming in and joining us. I'm sorry that I have made a little bit of a date here, so I'm going to run off. But appreciate all of you being here. Time to say bye. Keep on bridging, everyone.
Bye. Thanks for having me, Kai. Bye.